Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first ever HugsCast in the world. We're trying to test this out, and it's basically a show where me and Aston is talking about random things. Talking about Aston. Hello, Aston, and welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Yeah, professional podcast already. So the thing we're gonna do in this podcast is basically talking about topics that me and Aston have gathered through the week, and with the new patch coming up, or had come up, it's already here actually. There's a lot of to talk about, so I think we should start with one of your topics, Aston.
Well, yeah, I was just thinking that we should talk about patch 6.2 in general.
Yeah, that's basically the podcast gonna be like. So if you're thinking about seeing all this through on YouTube, because we're gonna upload it to YouTube and SoundCloud, I think I'm also gonna upload it too. You can just leave this in the background so you have something to listen to, because that's basically what it's gonna be. Anyway, should we start? What is the first topic?
Well, I wanted to talk about Tanan and basically what the general thought is of that.
Yeah.
And how I see it, it's a really good zone just to go to and grind out mobs and stuff, but if you spend too much time there, it does get a little bit boring and a little bit monotonous and repetitive and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I've spent time on my ult and my main just going there and finding all the treasures, and it has actually been a lot of fun trying to find all the treasures.
Yeah.
I mean, the add-on handy notes has helped a lot, obviously. But
I don't think handy note is actually that bad, because it does the same. It does a better job actually than
the treasure map.
Than the treasure map you can buy, because the treasure map you need to actually go through all the quests in the area to buy the treasure map.
Yeah, it's hard work.
Or you can download an add-on, and I think that's really great. I mean, Blizzard may not be so happy about it, but well, it does a lot better job, and you need because it's giving you notes also, where the treasure is and stuff like that. So I feel like that's a bit better. But I would say actually, I've also been doing that with rep grinding with my main character.
Yep.
And gearing some of my ults in Tanan jungle, just running around finding treasure or finding those random chests that are spawning all the time. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. That's really true, actually, because I've managed to gear up my ult to a point where I can actually do LFR on her.
Yeah, I did that last night actually with my monk. And,
yeah.
Monks is not that funny right now, but it's actually funny just to go around sometimes and play a little monk.
Yeah, it's just nice. Yeah, it's just nice to get them to into the raid and stuff, so you can actually get them some gear and prepare them for whatever comes next.
I mean, I only took the first boss in the LFR yesterday because I was already getting sick of it.
Yeah.
But well, yeah, I guess that's it. And what do you feel about the grep farming? Wow, English, everybody. The rep farming.
The rep farming. I'm having fun rep farming. Only that. What was it? The honor, what are they called? The
hand of protection. The prophet?
Yeah, that's it. Hand of the prophet, and also actually I've got WoW open now. Let me have a look.
Yeah. Professional, everybody.
Okay. It's basically that's it. The hand of the prophet and Order of the Awakened. I'm having fun grinding those two, but when it comes to the saber tusks, it's a bit boring, and it's very you have to kill loads of mobs and stuff to actually get the rep.
Actually, I would say that I think there's a weekly quest with the saber guys, because I'm already honored with them.
Yeah, me too.
Because I've been there's sometimes some daily quests where you can get a reputation from it, and when you get reputation from it, you get a lot of reputation.
It's a bit like Order of the Awakened.
Not just go and slay 20 demons.
Yeah.
Fucking little gnome.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's a chance to get it from Parvink,
the
area.
I feel the thing is, so I told you this actually on. I think it was the day after the patch came out. I was
Uh-huh.
really salty about the patch. There were
Yep.
so many things I think that was wrong with the patch and all that kind of stuff. So it actually turns out, or it actually ended up with me going around on the day the patch came out, just going around and bug reporting everything
Uh-huh.
that I thought was wrong with this patch. And
Yep.
Jesus Christ, it was
You
the
did.
most silliest thing. Like, Rumble in the Jungle.
Yep.
It's like
That's
if you need
good
to do
question.
it right, you need to gather the totems from killing the mobs or something,
Yeah,
and
which
it's
take forever to
get
kill.
the saber tooths or something, and it's about 30, I think, 30 saber tooths you need to get in all, right? And
Yep.
so it's like, why haven't they told I need to do that? So
Mm.
I bug reported that,
Yep.
and well, the reason why I'm bug reporting it because I know Blizzard's not gonna look there. It's gonna be they're probably gonna be like searching for the word in the bug report, falter, if they're doing anything specific with that.
Yeah.
So I feel like it was relieving just to bug report it.
But I
But
think
I was
most.
basically just salty. And now that I have like been doing this, like the Tanan jungle stuff, many days now, it's actually starting to feel okay.
Yeah.
I
I
don't know
mean,
what it is.
I think most of your salt like originated from the raid night, which was
Yeah.
that was the very first day because I wasn't actually here to raid the very
No.
first day, but
So
you were. So
yeah.
what was your thought on
So
Hellfire?
basically, the salt was generated from like okay. So imagine you have a bad day, and on top of that bad day, you had big headache,
Uh-huh.
and everything is just going wrong. And then you get home to the new patch, and everything is just disappointing.
Mhm.
It's not disappointing everything, but I mean, I was just seeing everything as a disappointment.
Yeah, yeah,
So I was going into raid the same night, and I thought everything was so silly and stuff like that. I was like, "Oh, this is really crap," and I would
yeah.
say there is something that is still really silly. Like, for example, the first boss. I mean, if
I
you
didn't
cast a
like it.
crate into a cannon, of course it's gonna turn like all the way around and shoot its own door. I mean, that's the basic physics for every cannons.
Yep.
I think it would be much more funnier if we now let's say have taken control of the cannon and we have like 3 shots, and we could like depends. Should we shoot it at the door? Should we shoot it at the mobs because we're getting overwhelmed by
True.
mobs?
Yeah,
Or
because it's an ad
something
fight.
like that. That could be more interesting. But no, we just like auto fire it or something.
Yeah.
But I guess
I
that's the
mean,
first boss.
yeah, that's true. We killed 4 bosses, didn't we? It was. Let me open it again. So it was the Iron Assault. What was it?
The Iron is Hellfire
Yeah, the
Citadel Assault.
Yeah, that's it. Hellfire Assault, Iron Reaver, Cormoc, and Hellfire High Council. Yeah.
Yeah,
So what did you think of the first boss?
the first boss.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the cannon boss.
Yeah.
So I was a bit poor. I would say that it's like just wave of ads you
Yeah.
need to kill over and
You
over
got-
again, and like a bit of ad control because you need to focus the fell woman down.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess that's okay. It's
I
okay
mean,
for the first boss.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just very. It's also a very long fight. It's like an 8-minute fight as well, which is it gets
It's
very
not that
great.
long. I mean, it is long, but it's not
Yeah.
that you don't need to be like on spot every time. Like you don't need to be on all the time. You can we kill them up.
Yeah. I
Stand
don't
still
think
and
it's
relax maybe or something. It's because it's normal. We don't like me and Aston is rating normal right now,
Yeah,
so it's
we're
not
right.
that important. But the second boss, I would actually say that's pretty funny.
I really enjoyed the second boss because
I did too, even
Yeah.
though that I was really salty about everything that day.
I mean,
It was like-
it was just
This boss
was-
is shit.
yeah, it was just a typical fight, where it just felt really heroic. Do you know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah.
like a massive Iron Reaver. It brings the people that raided back in Burning Crusade back to Burning Crusade because it is actually like an Iron Reaver.
It is an Iron Reaper, but I don't think it's like. I don't get any bells saying it's a Fell Reaver from a Hellfire. Hellfire, what the hell is it called?
Peninsula, yeah,
Peninsula.
Peninsula.
Yeah. I was actually flying around yesterday, in Outline, I think, or some days ago. And I was looking, well, they really upgraded Hellfire Citadel in this new one. Because it's actually like 2 towers or something in
Yes.
Outland. It's really bad.
Yeah, it's destroyed as well.
Yeah.
But what did you think of Cormac?
Cormac, I was like, this is the most colorful boss I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was very colorful.
It's so, and by the way, to all my rogue fellows over there, don't go in combat on that boss, because if you killing spree while he's like, oh, I'm gonna jump down in the pool, you're gonna follow, and it's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. I did that on second pool or something. Turns out, not the best idea.
No. So, I don't know. I kind of thought the same. It was very colourful with like the 3 pools and stuff. It just reminded me too much of the hand guy from.
It is. I think it is the same. I mean,
they're the same breed of like animal.
Yeah, animal, stone mole, whatever.
Yeah, that's his name. Cromog.
But aren't they named the same?
His Cromog and then Cormac. They're very similar.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
Of course.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I don't know. It was a bit of a repeat in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would say if the bus is very colorful, and that's actually the first example on. It looks like a rainbow have like vomited all over the place.
It's definitely visually appealing. That's the thing. Okay, so what about Hellfire High Council?
Oh, I don't know. It's like okay, meh.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I can say about it. It's like okay, meh.
Like, I think, I mean, it does throw back a reference because Gertog Bloodboil, he was from Black Temple, so I guess that's another throwback. But
I didn't raid back in Black Temple though.
Nor did I. It's just a thing which I see from Black Temple, like farming. And
I
stuff,
think I joined right after, or I joined while Black Temple was up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the fight was nostalgic for people that raided in burning, like the Black Temple, but I guess that's basically it. It was a very standard fight.
Yeah.
But should we move on to HOTS? Heroes of the Storm?
Isn't that a bit too early? I mean, we still have a lot of talk about in
okay, go on then. So what we got to talk about?
What do you feel about the? I actually want to ask you. What do you feel about the Kill Rock Deadeye?
Oh yeah, we did.
We haven't killed him. We're hopefully gonna kill him tonight. But we fucked up with some tactics apparently. Last time. But you were in the eye. I was in the eye.
Yep.
How was it in there? Was it just like killing demons and?
It was very. It did feel quite good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so basically, just the general Kilrog fight. It's another ad fight. So you got a lot of ads to kill with like the main guy, Kilrog.
Yeah.
Standing in the middle. But again, it's rinse and repeat. So after you've finished like the first rotation of abilities, you have to keep doing it again and again. But I got to go into the Vision of Death the very first time, and it does feel really, really heroic because what's his name? Archmage Khadgar is standing in there with you in the Vision, and basically you got to protect him from an absolute horde of demons. Like there's 100 of them at least. I mean, they die quite easily. Where are
you standing? Are you standing in Stormwind or in Undersea?
I think it's Stormwind, like where the king sits. So yeah, the king's palace. So that's where you're standing.
I think I saw the the PTR preview from Fatbus, and it looks like it was the Royal Crypt, basically where Sylvanas is standing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I think that's maybe for the Horde side.
That could be for the Horde side because.
But that doesn't make sense again, does it?
I don't know. It could be a thing because back in Miss Pandaria, Rathian was warning us about the Fell Legion or whatever they're called, the Burning Legion coming to Azeroth. That could be a reference to that because we're standing in like the main city's thing, defending from hordes of.
I think it's basically like we have lost, and this is our last stand, and this is our last hope, and then we got pushed all the way through the portal, all the way to Stormwind, and our cat guys, but just there and be like, shit, I'm the last one, bitches.
But yeah, so the Vision
help
of
me,
Death
heroes.
Yeah, I mean it was full of demons. It was really satisfying to kill them all, but it was a good fight, but it caused a bit of rage in our raid.
Yeah, basically, I think it's because we did a move wrong. Turns out that the Hulk thinks that melee is taken down, um, you basically need the tank when it's about to die to move it away from the melee group, and
Uh-huh.
then then they will explode into like a big goo green thing. Phil, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's something about that. So it turns out we didn't do that.
Yeah, and also I don't know, we were all very tired at the end of that night as well because
Yeah,
we spent our time on Hellfire High Council. It was super hot that day as well. So
at least in the UK, I think.
at least in the UK, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
But,
not that hot in Denmark.
yeah, I mean, so
Anyways,
that's why. Yeah.
the shipyard. I just want to talk
Oh,
shortly about the shipyard because we lost a valuable member yesterday
oh yeah, your SS
of
Tomato,
my
right?
my fleet, the SS Tomato Thrower 2.
Yep.
Of course, they couldn't defend themselves enough because they have only tomatoes to throw with. That's the only ammunition they have.
RPing right there.
I mean, it's pretty good. It got to be an epic ship if they only have tomatoes to throw with. I'm just
Uh-huh.
gonna say that. How I came up with the name, I don't fucking know.
Actually, that is a thing though. How are you finding the shipyard at the moment? Because I've got a lot to say about it as well.
And what?
How are you finding the shipyard? Because I've got a lot to say about it as well.
I think it's a great another mini Facebook game app. Whatever.
Uh,
Um,
yeah.
it's like when you have nothing to do, you can go in and check your shipyard if they're done, of course, and you get some resources out of it. And
Yeah, I mean, it looks really good in my opinion because like when I first like made it just looks good because you get to see like the 4 different ships in your dock and stuff. And
yeah, I would really like to have an idle ship because right now I have an alliance ship
that's true.
and only the alliance ship and the gnomish boat and stuff like that. And
Uh-huh.
I would kind of be like, could we have an idle ship or something?
I mean,
Please,
that could be,
that
oh
would be
yeah,
nice.
that'd be pretty good. But I don't know. I think it's a bit of a glorified kind of garrison mission kind of thing. But I still enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's pretty, and also you get like a lot faster rune stones out of it because I can't really be bothered on my rogue to do
Oh
the
yeah, that's
last
if
rune
yeah,
stones.
that's a catch-up mechanic, isn't it, for people
Actually,
and the
should we
legendary,
talk about the legendary quests?
the
Because
legendary quest. That's a good idea.
just shortly, because
Uh-huh.
like in Mr. Pandari, we had to collect how was it valor points, like 3,000 valor points.
Yep.
That's about 3 weeks because it's
1,000 a week. Yeah, 'cause
1,000 a
it's
week.
capped.
It's cool enough. Um, and we have to
But
do that one time, and then we need to. But what we need to gather something else after.
uh-huh.
I cannot remember what it was. But
All
anyway,
right.
we need to gather something like that took maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah, the elemental tablets from Cathedral
Yeah,
and stuff.
that's right, 12 or something. And then we need to gather something else. I don't know. But basically, I feel that's okay. But first, what was it like our quest? It was like
It was
125.
yeah, 125 abrogator stones
Yeah. And
and then
then it's 300
for one tablet.
300 for one tablet. That's 9,000. No, not 9,000.
It's
Wow.
900. Yeah, it's 900
900.
whatever's to make 3 tablets.
Yeah.
But
And
I'm not enjoying this part of the quest where you have to collect the Tombs of Chaos because it's kind of bringing it back to Siege of Orgrimmar where a boss only has a chance of dropping one. Because how many bosses have I killed? I've killed about 8 in the new raid. Like if you count killing them twice, which I have. I've killed about 8 and I've only gotten 2 times, so it's a bit
yeah,
long.
I think I'm. It's like the Blizzard was like when they made this legendary quest, like, oh, you like collecting things.
Let's make you
Let's
farm and grind.
10 double that stuff for you.
Uh-huh.
It's like no. 3,000 valor points was enough. Okay, I mean,
But yeah, so I have to collect 33 of those and I've only got 2. So
yeah.
that's the thing.
And I'm like, I'm giving up on these that applicator stone. What's they called? Rune stone. There makes
Yeah,
tablet.
that's it.
I'm just like I've given up through that quest because I already, you know what? It's a fucking ring. I don't really care about it.
They're also giving you another grindy mechanic where as soon as you get your legendary ring, like every time you kill the last boss of this dungeon, which is it's Archmond, your ring upgrades by 3 item levels every time, and it like caps at like 795 or something.
Ooh.
So another grinding mechanic, in other words.
I could see this is useful in like a mythic raid.
Yeah, mythic, but
But
not, not
like for
important for
normal
us.
raiders, Jesus Christ, I don't want to do that.
It's just another grind mechanic.
I mean, we already have Tonight Jungle. That's a bit grindy too. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I like Tonight Jungle now because we actually have something to do, and I have like, it's like an hour you need to do every day and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's about an hour, which is it's time to waste, but then it's also quite fun in Tannan. I
And
kind
it
of like
kind of
it.
reminds me of, because today I was in Tonight Jungle, and I was, I was seeing a priest that was engaging an enemy, and I was like, I'm there just gonna help and shadow step and
Exactly.
help her with the mobs, and then she invited me, and then it actually went a lot faster with doing the bonus objectives.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like when you're in Tannan, it also encourages like grouping up and helping
Yeah,
each other. So
I
yeah,
mean, people now, because I can feel it myself, of course, are like basically very isolated after being in the garrison so long time. That's the effect we had for being in the garrison for so long time. So when they come out in the light now, it's like, I don't want to group up. I just want to be in my garrison and get everything brought to me.
exactly. Yeah,
So it's like, it's slowly turning it back, if you can say that. I've not been in my spot in my garrison, as I call it, like in front of the mission table, in a very long time.
that's true. I have to agree with you on that
I've
one.
probably been in front of the shipyard table whenever I log off and on, and then I'm in Tanan Jungle or in Storm Shield, whatever.
Yeah, so a
I'm
lot
not
less
in my
time in the
garrison that
garrison.
much anymore, which is pretty
Yeah,
good.
very
And
good. I
I
like that.
like that we need to have something to go out and do.
Uh-huh.
That's I like it. So people being really negative about it, I mean, you can have your opinion, but my opinion, and probably also Aston, is that the patches are actually coming along okay.
Yeah, I definitely like this patch a lot.
The Q&A there
Oh
with
yeah, the voice option.
the community manager for Blizzard, I cannot remember his name, but basically he said that Hellfire Citadel is gonna be the last raid in this patch,
Mhm.
which, I mean, that's fine. I feel like that's okay, because we cannot really beat Archimon after that, boys.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true.
of course, if they pull Illidan Stormrain out of their ass,
I
that'd be
mean,
great too. But doesn't make sense in the story, I guess.
it's true. I mean, they may be saving Grommash and Gul'dan for the next expansion. So, I mean, and then also it kind of makes it feel good that this is the last X pack, because then then it's the end of Wall of the Draenor, which is a bit negative. But
Yeah.
at least it's the end of Wall of the Draenor raiding, and hopefully we can look for something better the next X
But
pack.
what I'm hoping is that if they are gonna kill Gul'dan or
Grommash, yep.
off, don't do it in the start of the next expansion.
Uh-huh.
It
Yeah.
kind of pissed me off that they did that with Garrosh.
Yeah, that's true. Like
Because,
we
like,
can
I was like,
kill him.
oh, we used like a whole year to try and take that damn bastard down, and then we
Yep.
just go to Nagrand and like two-man group him. Even like we solo him because
Yeah,
Yoda's there
yeah,
and be
throw
like
solos in.
AI mode engage,
Yeah, it was a bit.
and then you're about to kill him, and who turns up? Oh
Thrall.
yeah, that's Thrall. I'm gonna kill steal you, bro.
Yeah, KS.
Kill secured.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they'll make like mini patches where they introduce like maybe some more content, but I just hope this isn't the last full big patch of
And they're
Warlord.
probably gonna add like the flying patch.
The flying patch.
And I
yeah.
think there must be a patch or something. There must
There
be
must be.
something like major they're gonna add, but I cannot get my head around what it should be. But it seems like a really. It doesn't feel like an end patch, if you can say that.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
I think
It
they'll
feels
introduce
like
like a mini
it's a patch leading up to an end patch.
Yep.
But it doesn't feel like an end patch, basically. So I think there's something a bit major coming out, but not that big. It's
Yeah.
gonna be major in lore wise. Maybe we're gonna round off and we're gonna go home because hey guys, rebuild the portal or something. Just
Yep.
like they're gonna build like a second portal like right beside the old portal. It's gonna be really awkward. But yeah.
It will be. Right.
Anyways,
Should we move on to Heroes of the Storm now?
Yeah, we can do that. So Heroes of
Okay.
the Storm had a new patch
It
the
did.
other day. I haven't played any of them because I've been busy with World of Warcraft and Terraria. That also got a new patch, but I don't think that's very.
It's not worth talking about.
Okay, so quickly update on Terraria. They got a ton of new items and new bosses. That's it. Go play.
Okay, so Heroes of the Storm. That's why I kind of mentioned it earlier because I was really looking forward to speaking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
ahead.
basically, the new battlefield is absolutely insanely amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it's better than Tomb of the Spider Queen and Sky Temple put together. That's how much effort they've put
Holy
into
hell!
the map.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how much effort they've put into the map. It's just, it's completely Diablo themed. How it's got like the Kazuras, the Bruiser Camp, and a fallen shaman summoning zombie dogs for the what they called the Bruiser camps or something, or the siege camps. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the siege camps or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm not too happy about is it doesn't have a boss on the map, so there's no like major boss to kill on the map, which you can.
Well, they kind of have, but that's the part of the objective, I guess.
Yeah, that's part of the objective. And then speaking of the objective, it's where like it's two fallen. Oh, where it's two. It's like an angel and a devil, and they're fighting in the middle, and it's an epic fight scene. And I don't know, the mechanics of that that battleground are a lot different to all the other battlegrounds. Like it's taken a completely new kind of objective.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the battlefield of a
Let me just ask you quick, because I was watching MF Palatine and Haggis from TGN playing it on the PTR.
Yep.
And they said like they were really surprised over the quality texture wasn't that good.
Oh right.
Is it that on the live server now? Because I haven't heard anything else. Maybe it's just like because it's PTR and the quality of the texture is bad.
Well, no, I think it just looks really good. I mean, it also has no bugs. Like we both encountered that bug on Tomb of the Spider Queen where the boss was. It was all glitchy and stuff.
Oh yeah, oh my god. So I still think they haven't fixed that.
No. So in terms of bugs, like this new map doesn't have any in my opinion.
Well, that's good. I mean, I think also Tomb of the Spider Queen was the only one who actually had that.
Yeah, the bug was terrible.
But it was really like if you haven't seen it, let me explain it to you. It's basically like this wall of ancient stuff and stuff, and it feels like there's two of them on top of each other, and they're trying to fight about who is gonna be like the front one.
And
it's just glitching and like it's flickering on and off.
Everywhere.
It's really bad. It's not great to look at if you have really bad eyes and stuff like that. It's not healthy, and
so
it's not good.
But yeah, overall, it's a great battleground, and you should be honoured to get it because it's only 1 in 8 chance that you'll actually get it. So you should be honoured if you get that battleground and you play the game.
They also added the new a new daily quest I knew with the treasure goblin.
Yeah. Now I thought that when they introduced this, that the goblin was only going to be on the battlefield of eternity.
I thought that too. Apparently,
I thought that too. But on live servers, if you get into a game and let's just say you get thrown into the mines, there is still a goblin there, like in the base. So the goblins are in each battleground. So get that 100 gold for like playing one game.
Also, now we're talking about treasure goblins. They're dropping loot and stuff like that. I know when you kill the enemy core on the new map, it's gonna drop legendary set pieces and stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen that, but at least they did that on the PTR. I don't know if they do that on live, but it could be pretty cool if they do that on live.
It's just a little throwback to Diablo again.
Yeah.
That's
so
nice.
they probably also added some custom quotes to the Diablo characters or something.
Yeah, and you get to hear Deckard Cain when, like, at the start of the battleground, is like telling you how there's a goblin, and Deckard Cain's like, "Oh, you should kill the goblin."
Oh, is Deckard Cain there?
He's just in the voice, but
oh Jesus Christ! I really hope that they're gonna add Deckard Cain as a character.
Yeah.
Though I don't know how he would work out as like a hero in Heroes of the Storm.
He could be a support.
But yeah, could you imagine him in auto attack? That old man auto attack.
Like one of his spells could be like word of knowledge, like he buffs one of his allies or something.
Stare wild and listen.
And like his auto attack is like hurling a book at someone.
No. He's just gonna throw scrolls. He's just like gonna take a scroll and throw it as an auto attack. Holy shit, that would be good.
But
Actually, be Fury crafting time. Take a
right,
cane.
they could cane everybody.
Yeah.
The new hero, Butcher.
Yeah.
He's okay. So I haven't actually bought him yet because I don't have any money this month to buy him. But the point
It's
is,
all about money, money.
yeah. But I've tried him in try mode, and I've just tried him in try mode, and I've watched a lot of videos on him,
Yeah.
and he seems OP in skirmishes, like 1-on-1 or 2-on-2s. But when it comes to team fights, he kind of gets destroyed if he's
It also
focused.
looks like that. It looks like he's built for 1v1.
Yeah, he's mostly built for
He's
1-on-1 or
like that
2-on-2.
1v1 me, bro.
Yeah, but in team fights, like if you focus him, stun him and shit, he gets destroyed. Like
Yeah.
yeah, and also his kind of trait is very unforgiving because like you need 25 stacks of blood to increase attack damage by 1% for every blood and stuff like that. But when you die, you lose all your stacks, so he's very
I
unforgiving.
think there is isn't there a stack or a perk where you can buy like keep that.
Yeah. Okay. So when he dies with that perk or talent, he gets to retain half of his blood, and it also increases the stack size to 35. So you get 35% basic attack damage instead of 25. But
Okay.
I think it's a mandatory stat because you're gonna die on Butcher, and you need to retain those stacks. So yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. He looks very good though, and also his skin and mount that came with him are very good.
I don't really I don't know what I should say about Butcher because I don't really feel like it. If I need to be honest, he doesn't look like a hero I would play. Let's just say that. It doesn't feel like very interesting for me, at least. But I can see a lot of people like that.
Yeah, I like him because I mostly play assassins in that game. He's an assassin.
Yeah. I would like a specialist like Adfer or something. I couldn't figure out any specialist from that could join the Heroes of Storm from Diablo because we already have like Nasibo.
That's true.
From Heroes from Diablo.
They're introducing the monk as well, so that would be quite good.
That would be interesting, yeah.
Because it's going to be the first support in Diablo.
Yeah.
That's good. But the game at the minute, it's a bit. It's very. I want to say cookie cutter, which is a shame because like there's certain picks which you must play, like if it's like professional play and stuff. But so like Illidan, who's very picked a lot. So's Johanna because she's just so durable. I mean, you like Johanna, don't you?
Yo, yeah. I'm almost level 9 with Johanna. I haven't played a lot of time for a long time now, so I kind of know what level she is. So,
but she's very cookie cutter at the moment because she's very good, isn't she?
Yeah. Have the price actually dropped on Johanna?
Yeah, she's now £7 or €9 or whatever.
I mean, like in gold.
In gold, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no. Yeah, her gold has dropped down to 10,000.
Okay.
Yeah, and now the butcher's 15,000. I think it changes whenever a new hero comes. So the price drops when the new hero comes. It's a bit like League of Legends in that sense.
Yeah, it's typical for those kind of like MOBA games, I guess.
Yeah, but that's kind of everything on Heroes of the Storm at the moment.
Okay. I had an idea, Aston.
Huh?
How about we try and theorycraft the next World of Warcraft expansion?
Okay, then. Let's try that, because we've talked about it a little bit, haven't we?
A little bit. A lot.
Yeah, it's true.
So me and Aston, we are 100% sure that, what's it called? Ashara. Or
Ashara.
Queen Ashara. Yep. She's gonna be at our front step when we go out of the portal, when we get back to Azeroth. Like almost 100% sure, because like right now Azeroth, in lore-wise, not saying like gameplay-wise, but in lore-wise, is left alone with only like whoever hasn't joined Draenor, because apparently people can just go through a destroyed portal like there was no tomorrow.
That's true.
We see that when our Kingsy boy joined our garrison in patch 6.2.
Just walks through the portal and boom.
It's like, oh shit, I'm here, boys. How the fuck did you end up here? So in theory right now that Azeroth is actually left alone with no protection at all. Because we're like the heroes and we protect everything.
So yeah, I've been watching one of Noble's videos, and it basically crafting what a next WoW expansion will be.
Yeah,
And
he's also a lot of onto that, and that's
yeah,
probably where I get the idea from. And a lot of people also like it is really like how do you say it?
bit
Possible
of
that
yeah,
that would
yeah.
have it obvious maybe.
Because it's also like Nazoth, like the old god, like he's in cahoots with her and stuff, and they
Yeah,
could rise from the sea. Basically, what me and Hugshot were saying was when we come back, a whole empire from underneath the sea will rise, and it'll kind of be focused around
and then
the maelstrom.
they will be like, "We've been waiting for this all the time because
Yeah,
we know that would happen."
and she's probably managed to come back to her night elf form with some magic or the help from the old gods and stuff. So she'll
Yeah,
be her night elf form, I think.
and
And
then if we gonna should take it a bit further even.
huh?
She's taking Illidan back from the Twisting Nether because he probably didn't die that in Outland
Probably not.
because
I
he
mean, a
was
lot of
not in the
people do
Twisted
want it
Nether a
back.
lot. So basically, how I would how I would have that expansion, I think,
Huh?
if I should choose. Let's try and choose some like elements from the previous expansions
Uh-huh.
and add that to the expansion. So basically, I would have the rep system, where you gain rep and stuff like that from the Wrath of the Lich King.
Oh, what, where you just kill, like, how
When
did
you
that
go
go
into a
again?
dungeon with the tablet on,
Oh, yeah,
and
that's quite
you
fun.
actually still have it in when you level like an old from the
That's
start.
true.
So you can take a Orgrimmar tablet on or a Stormwind tablet on, and then go into a dungeon or do some quests and stuff like that, and you will like get the experience.
Yeah, I mean,
Super
I would
great.
want it with this if it was Eye of Azura Next or something like that. By the way, they have trademarked that name back in 2014, so that's why I think it's very
I have
possible
a
as well.
Shara.
Yeah, they trademarked Eye of Azura back in 2014, just before BlizzCon
Yeah,
2014. So that's what throws me off as well. But what I'd like to see come back was like a dungeon system, like with Valor and stuff. Valor and
well, and
yeah,
justice
Valor,
points.
yeah, Valor and Justice. That's
Yeah,
it.
Jesus Christ, because holy fuck, I'm getting tired of all those Pristos crystals.
Yeah, Apexis is very grindy and doesn't
Like,
really feel right.
let's say, because back in Mr. Hundaria, there was like a time where I just came home from school and did my daily dungeon
Yep.
because I was like, I need a no, another crystals, um, valor points.
Yep.
So you did a daily dungeon and you did a scenario. Speaking of scenarios, they could also bring those back because they were pretty good.
I liked the solo player scenarios. I didn't like the group ones.
You didn't
Just
like the group one, okay?
I didn't. I mean, now that I look back on it, they were okay, but they were just a means of getting Valor and gear and stuff. But I did like the
I
solo
like
one.
that. Like it was like a little short dungeon. It was like if you didn't have time to like take a
Yeah,
dungeon, you could take a scenario, and you would
that's
still feel
true.
okay because you have earned something today,
That's true.
right?
And I don't know. I feel like the solo scenarios, like the Trove of the Thunder King, that was the solo one, and also what was it?
I feel so
The
alone in a solo scenario.
do you?
Yeah, and
I don't know.
also
I really liked
I think it was what's the
the Warlock.
Sylvanas' sister called? That's
Uh,
with the Kyrian Tor. Is it Vanessa or something?
Valera. Valera.
Valera. So basically, the Thunder King, one of the Thunder King scenario where we invaded the island. I was like in the last scene or whatever you call it, you was fighting like a boss, and of course I killed the boss, and like she was just standing there and auto tagging. And when you were done, she was like, "Oh, I'm so exhausted." And then Jaina came and be like, "Oh, are you okay? Yeah, I can barely stand," and stuff like that. I was like, "Hey guys, I did all the work here."
Yeah, I know what you mean. The Thunder King ones.
Jesus Christ.
Also, I did like the class specific scenarios, like the Warlock one with the green fire. I
Oh,
found
you
that
did that?
so
Oh,
much. Yeah, I got green fire on my Warlock.
oh,
Um,
I couldn't find it.
oh, couldn't you? What the tomb
I couldn't find it. Honestly, it costed a shit ton of money on auction
still
house.
does? Yeah.
And still does apparently.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I got green fire and I found that scenario so much fun. I mean, I couldn't do it when it was current because I'm a noob at Warlock and it wasn't my main. So I did it when Wall of the Draenor came out just to finish it off and get the green fire. But
Can
it
you
was so
actually still
much
do
fun.
it?
You can still do it,
Okay. Oh, that's good.
but you just don't get a title and achievement and stuff.
Ah, yeah,
But
of course.
whatever,
Whatever.
whatever.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I did like them, and I think they should like introduce some more class specific scenarios
They
or
should.
content.
Do you remember? Like the only reason why I actually remember it was because Nexium, whatever that guy is called, the
Yeah.
Next Machinima, I was like looking for his channel, and he made a video about this class specific quest, blah,
Uh-huh.
and I suddenly remember I did that quest, and it was like the thing I remember is like, wow, you didn't get a lot of XP from this. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I remember about it. But it's a kind of fun that you need to get a lot of things to actually could learn what it was, aqua form. I
Yeah, yeah,
think it
yeah.
was.
And the totem quest for the shaman.
Oh, the totem quest for the. It was pretty funny. This should bring that back.
Yeah. I
It
don't
was
know what
not a
I
bad
liked
idea.
it.
It gave your class a lot more like personal
Depth.
thing. I mean, I can see it's not useful nowadays when you're like, I'm gonna jump into the action. But
Yeah.
I think if you need to be that person who is gonna jump into the action, you would brought like a boost anyways, so they could just like turn the what's it called, the class specific quest off from people who brought the boost, the character
Exactly, because then
boosted.
it doesn't let them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
that's the kind of stuff that we'd want in our new X pack.
yeah, that would
I
be
don't
nice.
know. I mean, we're also theory crafting a new kind of like a new what is it called? A class, weren't we?
A new
Like
class, yeah.
a new class, and we thought that it would be a male wearer because all the other plate leather
Yeah,
and cloth
that's
have
we
three.
were like theory crafting for a new class, and like the only one there is we have 3 leather users, we have 3 male plate users, and 3
Plus
cloth users, but we don't
yeah,
have 3 male
male.
users.
And we're kind of thinking that this class could have bows, but we don't really want to call it a demon hunter because that's what everyone's theory crafting, and we don't really want to fit that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I mean
But
you're
it's
theory crafting like a demon hunter look like. I'm more likely theory crafting. Um, I think it's called a sorcerer or something in the most games, MMO games. But
oh
basically,
right,
if you've seen those with those discs,
yeah.
you know
I know
they
what you
can cast it out or they have magic spells. It's a mix of a hunter, and magic. But instead of a bow, it's just like this disc you can throw out and you can do stuff with.
Oh wow, that seems interesting.
Yeah, and then you can be like you can be a healer, or you can be like a melee disc fighter, or you can be like a ranged disc fighter. That's basically
Actually,
the
yeah.
idea. That could
I
be
mean,
really cool, but I don't know where it would fit in because I haven't seen a disc anywhere in World of Warcraft's history.
yeah,
Like anywhere.
like a weapon of some sort. But
The only disc like is probably like a shield. But
I don't know. They can make a new weapon. But
they could.
what we were theory crafting a while ago was kind of like a thing that wore bows, but they're the crossbows from
Yeah, they have
Diablo,
the dual wield crossbows.
and they also had melee weapons like knives and daggers, and it was
Yeah,
mostly going to
so
be like
it would be like you have 3 specs, and it was like one totally melee, one totally range, and one like
it was a hybrid of the both.
hybrid of both.
So like it
That
could
could be
pull
pretty
out
cool.
its daggers and start attacking, and then somehow
Yeah,
pull out its bows. It'd just be like a very dual wield friendly kind of class because you get to have 2 bows and 2 like melee weapons.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
but
would
no,
be pretty sweet, I would
that
say.
would be pretty cool. They just need to think up some new things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well then, I think we talked about everything that was on the topic.
Yep.
This time, and we
Every
have
single-
we're about a lot of time. We were almost in an hour, I think.
Uh-huh.
Almost, not sure.
That's fine then.
But anyway, if you enjoyed this little podcast here, be sure to leave a like down under the video, whatever. This
Uh-huh.
would also be on SoundCloud, hopefully, if I do that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little video. Leave some feedback also, if you have some feedback to this, that you should talk about this, or you should not talk about this, or whatever. Or you should make it shorter, or you should make it longer, whatever. So I hope you enjoyed this podcast,
Uh-huh.
and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Goodbye.